President Obama on Friday met with the Dalai Lama. He is a spiritual leader from Tibet. And I'm going to let you know right up front, this is a tempest in a teapot, but let's go through the motions before making a critical observation or two. President Obama, in a White House press statement, President Obama, quote, reiterated his strong support for the preservation of Tibet's unique religious, cultural, and linguistic traditions and the protection of human rights for Tibetans. Well, China, before the meeting took place, pressed the U.S. Cancel the meeting. Cancel the meeting. And here is what the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman said. Quote, by arranging a meeting between the president and the Dalai Lama, the U.S. side will grossly interfere in the internal affairs of China, seriously violate norms of governing international relations, and severely impair China-U.S. relations. Blah, blah, blah. All right, let's all just face reality here. We're not grossly interfering in their internal anything. I mean, China still has a one-child policy, folks. They have murdered well over 200 million babies forcefully, okay? It is a crime against God. And our government, mind you, under a Republican president, gave most favored nation status to China. Most favored nation status. The only internal affairs of China that we're meddling in is helping them build up an enormous infrastructure of production, of manufacturing plants, airplane plants, truck plants. This is a joke. This is window dressing. President Obama doesn't give a darn about the human rights of the Chinese, because if he did, he would say, you know, maybe our policy is a little messed up here. What do you think, Michelle? What's that, honey? We need our trinkets at Christmas to be cheap? All right, well, as long as the circuses are being manufactured in China, we have to put the circuses that are purchased on the shelves of Walmart and Target first. Are you following me? In case this is just being too angrily said, let me calm down and say it in very calm terms. Go up and down the aisle of a Walmart or a Target or a Sears. Just randomly go through the toy section and pick up every single thing you see and see where it's made. Okay? Then go to the footwear section. Pick up every box and see where they're made. Then go to the housewares section. Look at where the mixers are made. Just pick any random part of the store, the sporting goods section, you name it. And look and see where the stuff is made. Go to the electronics area. The vast majority of it is made in China, okay? And most of it used to be made here in America. Stop and think with me that a flat screen TV when they first came out was $7,000, and now you can buy one for $200, $300, $400, okay? Why? Slave labor, right? Because China is manufacturing this stuff. The whole country is a de facto slave labor camp. They don't have freedom of religion. They are forced to murder their babies. They don't have freedom of the press. They cannot criticize their government. It's a slave labor camp with brutal murder, and we've given them most favored nation status so long as we can have our circuses on the cheap. But don't worry, America. China's not satisfied to just make our circuses. Now they want to make our daily bread. Yes. Do a little research on how many shipments the FDA rejects from China. Tilapia, for example, is a fish. It's the fourth most popular seafood in America right now, behind shrimp, tuna, and salmon. And there are boatload after boatload of Chinese tilapia that Americans won't even let in because they're feeding the fish fecal matter, pig manure, chicken manure. There are 400,000 food item manufacturing facilities in China that have 10 or less employees. In other words, they don't have the ability to even monitor what's being made and what's being shipped to us. It's really simple. We missed our window to boycott Chinese products on our circuses, but we better boycott them on our daily bread, or we might be ingesting stuff that makes us sick, physically sick. So don't eat the Chinese food. That includes you, President Obama and Michelle. Don't feed it to your kids. And to the rest of us, boycott Chinese food. Just boycott it. But to the Chinese, I want to say, you really don't have anything to worry about from President Obama. Really. Really and truly. This is the voice of resistance. Just wish we could resist more in China.